Welcome back to LUTV News. There were many rescues in the wake of Hurricane Harvey. One in particular wasn't planned at all. Right on the intersection of Martin Luther King Parkway and Franklin Street, Lamar alumni Kristen Wade saved an elderly woman from drowning in her sinking vehicle.
Just stay calm. I got you.
Here with us today is Kristen Wade. Thank you so much for coming today.
No problem.
So, in the video, you saved the elderly woman from drowning. Can you tell us a little bit about that day?
That day was weird for me. I got up early and I wanted to go out and, kind of record the weather. The first time I went out, I didn't bring my phone, just to kind of, look and see what was going on. It was raining pretty hard. I didn't want to damage my phone. But just how fast the water was rising, I decided to go back and get my phone, so I can have memories for myself. And as soon as I got down to the corner, I saw the woman stop at the red light. And as soon as the light turned green, she proceeded to go, as if the water wasn't there. And,
wow.
it just kind of scared me, when I seen that something wasn't right.
So your natural instinct was to instantly jump in and save the woman?
Yes, I didn't know if it was a woman or a man or a car full of, a full family. I didn't know, I just saw somebody that might need help. And, that's what made me spring into action and go down and try to see if they needed my assistance. So.
You were having some trouble opening the door. How did that work out? How did you guys get the door open?
She ended up unlocking the door. I guess, she was in panic mode as well as I was. And I had someone instructing me from, the shore. And she ended up unlocking the doors. And I just had to pull the door as hard as I could. I put my foot up against the back door. And I pulled, the front door, and she kind of pushed a little bit, and she began to squeeze into the little space that, cleared. And soon as she got out, the car kind of sank from there.
The water looked really deep. Were you able to stand at all? Were you swimming?
Yes, I kind of walked out, and then when I got up to her car, it was like up to my neck area. So I was just kind of jumping up and down to keep myself bouncing. I didn't want to swim into the water because I didn't know what was in the water. So I just kind of waded out into the water. I had a stick, and I just was kind of pushing in front of me just in case, something was in the water.
Right. So it appeared at the end of the video you got a bit emotional. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
It was just everything hit me. I didn't even think about the outcome or what could happen before I went in to help her. I just kind of went right in, and once I sat down and I looked at the water and I looked at her car, I just kind of started thinking like, wow, anything could have happened. She was kind of disoriented, and it kind of reminded me of my mom. She had a stroke, and that kind of left her disoriented. So it kind of reminded me of my mom standing there looking at her, and she was a little in shock, and just you could tell she was just a little confused at the time. So that reminded me of my mom, and I guess it's just like all my emotions hit me at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you were there that day to save her life. That was truly a blessing.
Thank you.
What type of responses did you receive after the video went viral?
I received an outpour of love. I was just, I was really happy that, so many people was just thanking me and, giving kind words. A lot of people were saying that they were saying thank you for her because they didn't hear her say thank you, but she did thank me plenty of times. I actually walked off in a video and she passed by and told me she couldn't swim, and she thanked me again. So she thanked me many times. So it was just a weird experience. You don't expect to walk out your house and have to spring into action like that every day,
Right. Well, I just want to thank you again for saving that woman's life, and thank you for coming here today to be with us.
Yeah, thank y'all for the opportunity.
Coming up after the break, we will have LUTV weather. Stay tuned.